How is it that the dumbest people in the room always seem to think they are the smartest? We've all been there. That coworker who confidently spouts nonsense like it's gossip. That family member who argues politics after watching one cable news segment. That guy online who's never read a book but thinks he has cracked the code to life. They are everywhere. And the scariest part, they are usually the loudest, the most confident, the ones who never shut up. Meanwhile, the actual intelligent people sit quietly, doubting themselves, double checking every fact, every decision, wondering if they are missing something. Author Schopenhauer, the 19th century philosopher who never held back, saw this exact pattern and called it out in his essays, Counsels and Maximum. He explains exactly why idiots think they are geniuses and why smart people often feel like outsiders in a world run by fools. The Dunning-Kruger effect. Schopenhauer saw it 150 years earlier. The basic idea is simple. People who know almost nothing think they know everything. People who actually know a lot, they are the ones who feel like they know nothing. Schopenhauer puts it, a stupid man's report of what a clever man says can never be accurate because he unconsciously translates what he hears into something he can understand. That's it. The fools don't even realize he's a fool because his brain is too limited to see its own limits. Think about it. Medieval Catholic Church controlled every book, every library. Why? Because they were terrified of ideas they couldn't understand or control. Anyone smarter than them got labeled a heretic. If you were to fast forward to today, the same thing, people in power who don't understand science, history, or basic logic decide what's true for everyone. Cancel culture is just incompetence or in moral superiority. Or picture this. Someone watches a 45-minute YouTube video on quantum physics and suddenly thinks they can argue with actual physicists. They start dropping facts they barely understand, acting like they are experts. That's the Dunning-Kruger on full display. Schopenhauer nailed it. The more unintelligent a man is, the less mysterious existence seems to him. Dumb people think everything is simple because they can't see the complexity. Smart people see the complexity, so they hesitate, they question, they doubt, and that doubt makes them smarter. Meanwhile, the loudmouth who's wrong about everything keeps talking because he has no idea how wrong he actually is. Why do the least capable people strut around like they own the place? Because confidence isn't tied to competence. It's tied to ignorance. The less you know, the fewer doubt you have. Schopenhauer said it. Almost all of our sorrow bring out of our relations with other people. There is no more mistaken paths to happiness than to seek it in the approval of others. But fools don't care about being right. They care about feeling right. And since they've never actually been challenged by their own limitations, they feel invincible. A man is wise only on the condition that he knows how little he knows. The truly wise know how much they don't know. That knowledge humbles them. The fool, he doesn't even know there's something to not know, so he walks around puffed up, certain he's the smartest guy in every room. Society rewards that. We love confidence. We hate uncertainty. So the overconfident idiot gets the microphone, the promotion, the followers, while the thoughtful person gets ignored. Smart people suffer in silence because they see what others don't. Intellect is invisible to the man who has none. If someone has no intellect, they literally can't see it in others. They look at a genius and see nothing special, or worse, they see arrogance. The intelligent person gets labeled weird, arrogant, or out of touch. They get pushed aside. Meanwhile, the average or below average person who's good at smiling, networking, and sounding certain gets rewarded. The person who writes for fools is always sure of a large audience. The same thing applies to leadership, politics, offices, social media. Appeal to the lowest level and you win every time. But be honest, complex, you lose. History proves it. Nero, while Roman burned Commodius, posing as Hercules, while the empire crumbled. Leaders who were detached from reality because they were too stupid to understand it. Politicians who can't explain basic policies but win because they feel authentic. CEOs who destroy companies because they surround themselves with yes men who are just as clueless. Most intelligent people don't want power because getting power means playing stupid games. It means dumbing yourself down, flattering fools, pretending to be simpler than you are. You should know that foolish people are 100-fold more adverse to meeting the wise than the wise are indisposed company of the foolish. The fools hate the wise because the wise expose his emptiness. The wise, they just want to be left alone. They rather read, think, create than waste time arguing with people who can't understand them. Machiavelli was smart enough to play the game, but even he admitted you have to lie, manipulate, and act like a fool sometimes to survive. Most truly intelligent people look at that and say, not worth it. So power ends up in the hands of the loud, the ambitious, the overconfident, the ones who don't mind looking stupid as long as they win. In the end, Plato was right. The only people fit to rule are philosophers, kings, not because they are perfect, but because they at least know how much they don't know. Real wisdom is rare. Power attracts the exact opposite. The people who mistake confidence for intelligence, charisma for depth. What people commonly call fate is mostly their own stupidity. We keep handing the reins to idiots who think they are geniuses. We reward the loud over the thoughtful. We silence the wise and cheer for the clowns. And then we wonder why everything keeps falling apart. It's not evil we should fear most. It's stupidity, wearing a clown, smiling, confident, and completely unaware of how dangerous it really is. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe. We need more people waking up before it's too late.